There we go. Hey there, chat. What are y'all doing? Oh, now I remember what I was doing. I was doing that, and then I was gonna... And then... There. Oh my god. Having to verify, because it's been so long since I fucking logged on. Device name. And then, yeah, like this. Okay, weird. Weird. What's up, chat? Wait, did I mute that? Okay, now I did. And then update. And then turn on closed captioner for Twitch. There we go. Is it working? Yes. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Acknowledge. I'm having to update Star Citizen. Let's turn the music like off. It's almost over with this song. Remember me? I used to stream. I used to be a successful Twitch streamer. Like, semi-successful. We'll call it semi. We'll call it semi. Hey, Fledger. How you doing? It's good to see you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we're updating the game. At least we started the update at the beginning of the stream. I'm typically bad about doing that. There's still time. Let's turn a little bit more light toward me. My hair always looks so, like, almost black. But yeah, hi everybody. I'm glad to see y'all. I hope you're well. I hope life is treating you better than usual, I guess. Or better than it has been in general. But yeah, hi. We're going to do some faces today once this updates. And we're about a little less than quarter way through the update. But yeah, we're getting through it. But what's going on, chat? It's been a while. Last time I was on felt like a couple weeks ago. And I think we ended up changing, like, we didn't do any games. It was just like goofing around kind of thing. You know? There we go. Like trying to get my YouTube current. And then also drag out Twitch or something so I can see both chats. There we go. There we go. Both chats are present now. So I don't miss anything. I just have to get in the habit of looking. Like, I get so in the habit of looking at Twitch sometimes that it's hard for me to remember to look at YouTube. Oh, don't you do that to me. No, don't you do it. But yeah, what else? Oh, we're almost, we're like much, we're over a third. We're nearly to half way done with the update. But yeah, how's life, everybody? You know, in the meantime, I need to open up another Chrome, another Google Chrome, but open up my face business. Yeah, I only have 3 to do. I've got 99 responses, but a bitch ain't one. Isn't that nice? Wasn't that nice? I'm pretty good at making up nice rhymes like that. That's a very famous one. Yeah, so hi. But yeah, like I said, we're like over the halfway mark on the update. Because again, I haven't played in a while. We haven't done this in a while, so I'm having an update to whatever the current live is. Is there is a PTU. Okay. There is a PTU as well, which is good. So maybe we'll update that as that too. Maybe we'll use the PTU to see if there's any new stuff in the mobobber. Oh yeah, and there's free fly going on right now, isn't there? You know, I need to do a giveaway at some point. I got so much to give away. And CIG provided some really good materials on that not very long ago to some of us. I feel like such a bad streamer, you know? But at the same time, I've been trying to work for a living, you know? Just make money. Just live. Just afford life. And as much as I love y'all don't pay my bills. Y'all occasionally buy me a coffee, basically. Which, you know, I'm always thankful for. Or, you know, an upgrade on something for the stream, that kind of thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was righteous. I've been trying to pop that all day. Ugh. Oh my God, that was nice. It was like a punch to the feelings. Well, Honey Thief, do you like, do you do stuff? Do you stream stuff? I mean, I've only been like a fixture in the community for like 6 years, almost 7. Oh shit, I'm past 7 years now. Wait, holy shit, we missed my stream. My stream anniversary was like a couple months ago, but we missed my playerversary. Which, holy shit, I've been playing Star Citizen for 9 years. 9 years I've been in this shit, and I have been a fixture of the community for approximately 7. So I've earned my gold. I've earned my golden tickets. But yeah, I am now a 9-year-old in Star Citizen. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Eating spaghetti in monochrome. Wait, define what eating spaghetti in monochrome is. Is that like the footage is in monochrome? Is it you're wearing monochrome colors? Or is it, or is it spaghetti monochrome? That's pretty funny, Honey Thief. Eating spaghetti in monochrome. That's funny. Okay, let's look at this PTU. Do I even have a PTU folder? That's a good question to ask before I even do that. Because I deleted a bunch of Star Citizen because I was like, it's taking up too much space this time around. This PC, Star Citizen Master, blah, blah, blah. Go in there. Yeah, okay. I only have a 4.0 preview folder. Do I have screenshots in that? Yes. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to rename it PTU. You know, I'm just going to rename the folder PTU. Because it used to be a PTU. One day these folders are going to, like, attack us, you know, and be like, what the fuck? The uprising of the Frankenstein folders. Okay, update game. Okay. Seems to be working. Okay, it's just updating. Seems okay, that's good. Let's do that one too. We might as well update them both, right? And PTU's in wave 2. I don't know what this PTU's for. It's probably stability. Stability and love. So what do I take off? So what I do is I take off my clothes to the protest of my neighbors, set up a black and white camera. Okay. Then live stream it as I cook spaghetti. Then eat spaghetti. But the spaghetti is also monochrome, so the viewers never know. Apparently, CIJs, this is not a suitable platform for promoting Star Citizen. You know, I've always wondered about that because, like, on a serious note, you know, like, I remember somebody making a joke one time to me that, you know, I should play Star Citizen on OnlyFans. And, like, you know, they're you know, you as many friends and colleagues and peers over the years that are men tend to say things to women that do this. Things like, you know, if I was you, or if I was a girl, I would do that on something like OnlyFans with my tits out so that I can make shit tons of money. And I always tell them, you know, one of the rules of you know, streaming Star Citizen in general is you cannot hide their content behind a paywall. Thus, streaming on OnlyFans, where it was like, you know, if you're an OnlyFans, like, that's a model where you have to subscribe usually to get access to somebody's content. I mean, there's probably free, but yeah, like, I couldn't actually stream on there. I mean, that's part That's the biggest reason. The other reason is I just don't want to. That's really the most important reason. I just don't want to. But it's always funny, like, as a woman, like, how guys always say shit like that to you. Well, if I was a girl, man, I'd be getting free meals all the time. Well, Greg, if you were a girl, you'd be a fugly fucking bitch. Like, oh my God. Guys get so mad at, like, the idea of women, like, being treated well by other men sometimes. They can get so angry about it. I can't believe all these girls get free meals just going out on dates. Well, it's not like you're going out on dates all the time. I mean, maybe there's probably some people that do that, like, you know. But, you know, it's just silly. They just always have comments about what they would do if they were a woman, you know. I mean, sure, if I was a guy for a day, I mean, I would probably enjoy having a wage that I, you know, like a fair wage. I would probably also enjoy, you know, being able to not feel like, you know, like any random dude might, like, just decide to just go nuts one day. I mean, maybe they could, right? But whatever. Yeah, exactly. Men can be exploited too. And then the dudes who do get mad, I'm just waiting for this game to update, but you know, it also cracks me up is the dudes who get mad at, like, the idea that girls, like, there's these girls and women and whoever on the internet that, like, you know, have things like OnlyFans and they make, like, big fucking bank. And then they get super mad and they're like, you know, they get super huffy about it and they think it's basically, I think they feel it's very unfair that, you know, these women are essentially making money doing something that they would probably enjoy doing themselves for money, but nobody wants to look at them do it. Except people, at least not the kind of people they expect to. And it's just funny how they just get so huffy about the existence of people doing things like OnlyFans, especially women. And then it's like, yeah, but, you know, they probably wouldn't do it if there was a big market of it. And you know who pays the most, who's consistently the biggest market? Guys. Every time men complain about women making money, I'm like, you know, guys, shut the fuck up. Like, just sit down and shut up. It's not hurting you. It's not affecting you. You know, unless the way that somebody is making money is directly hurting the way you're making money and it's unfair. Like, it's, you know, it's one thing, you know, if, like, you own, like, a hot dog stand and there's a guy who also owns a hot dog stand across the street and that guy's hot dogs are better than yours. You know, that's just life, kiddo. There's nothing wrong, but if it's like, you know, if it's like it's aggressive in an unnecessary and unfair way, that's one thing, but let people just live. Let people live. Let them live their lives. Okay, Star Citizen's fully updated on my PC. We're done now. Yeah, let's launch game from PTU. Why not? Let's launch the game. I hope that my audio works, but it doesn't really matter if we're just doing faces, so. Like, we'll probably just, I mean, we just talk through the faces. But yeah. Exactly. And Honey Thief, that's exactly my point. That's exactly the point I'm trying to make. And also to add to what you said, they are likely the ones that they're looking up in those moments that cost them nothing. Right? Because there are certain websites where you can get access to that kind of content for free. Right? And, yeah. Like, often, and you know, and then there's also the idea of, like, And some of those videos, you know, were probably just a private video between a couple or people enjoying each other's bodies. And sometimes the other person may have not been aware that they were being recorded, especially if they're, you know, faced away in the act. Yeah, one-handed theft. Those sons of bitches. Whoa, what is going on? Wait, do I get messages now? Do I get messages in the game now? Oh, okay, let's make sure the PC capture's working. Properties. The sound may not work, but that's not a big deal right now if we're just doing this. Do. La la la. Let's look at our faces we gotta make today. Okay. Who is this person? Oh, dang it. Clicking away. Why? Oh, I already made that one. I remember that one. I made that one for Mighty Heidi. And then, yeah, so we skip to the next one. Okay, so we only have 2 right now. Okay, it's a male. Their name is Kevtron. Blue-gray eyes. Let's pull those up. This guy's probably been waiting for like 3 weeks. Poor dude. Or longer. I don't know how long it's been since I've looked. Okay, let's close that. Aw, he looks so nice. And that lady who's with who I assume is a romantic partner is very pretty. Very pretty. What was that? No, I wasn't talking to you, Siri. You know, I turned the AI crap off on Siri. I'm all about AI making your life easier and being awesome and, you know, helping you with meaning, you know, with like things that are, you know, good to get help with. But I'm not about it just giving me like the dumbest answers all the time, you know? Okay. Oh. Let's do some, you know. I like the hair. That's probably a good place to start. The skin's a little aged, but okay, let's get rid of the hair and the styling. Pshoom, pshoom, pshoom. Okay. DNA. Yeah, the skin's too old. He's a young guy. Oh, that's actually pretty good for him. Okay, blue-gray eyes. Yeah, right in that range. I kind of like where the nose is, but I don't like the shape of the head at all. Okay, let's change. Oh, he does kind of have bushy eyebrows. But not really at the same time. But he does have thick eyebrows. Okay, so let's go. Let's go to that color. Let's apply to all. His name is Thorvald the Wise, and he has an of where he eats. No, wait. He has an uplink of where he has. It's already looking good for him. Thin the lips out a little bit more. Yeah. Give him a little bit more cheek. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna make his nose a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, I'm getting him right away. It's coming to me easy today, you know what I mean? Whoa! Those are new. There's new motherfucking faces, bro. Okay, let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 47. 47. That's pretty cool. I should have, yep, that'll tell you really more than anything, so. Wow. Well, I'm excited. I guess we'll play around on the face maker today a little bit. I do want to lengthen his chin without. That's what I'm gonna get. Also need to make him a little more pale. But with like red. Oh, that's pretty good. But that's too yellow at the same time. It's too green. Too yellow. Okay. Now let's look at his eyes. State of mind. Let's go all to the new faces and see what we got. Got some good ones. Oh, I like him. Nice jaw. I like him. He looks very bewildered. Ooh, I like him a lot. Oh, look at him. Very interesting. Huh. Kind of want some of these eyes. Yeah. I'm shopping man. Hallelujah. I'm shopping man. $1.10. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna let myself get motherfucking great sales. Sorry. Oh, I love that song. I don't like how much that takes him down into his skull. There's a raining man. Hallelujah, it's a raining man. Amen. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna get myself absolutely soaking wet. It's a raining man. I sing that in the car. That comes on in the car fairly often on my playlist, at least like once or twice a week. And I go full send. I sing that whole fucking song. It's a very demanding song, by the way. Like, if you try to sing that, whew, good luck. Yeah. All right, let's put some hair on him. Hey there, Wheedler. Wait, let's get that out of your way. There you go. Hey there, Wheedler. What are you doing? Everybody's wanting to say hi to you. They haven't seen you in forever, baby girl. What are you doing? What doing, little dog? You want to hang out? You want to hang out on my lap? No? Okay. Get in your house. What? Do you want me to lift you and put you on my lap? No, you just want me to pay attention to you. Come here. Oh, okay. Why don't you get in my lap and then I can pet you while I do stuff? Why are you fighting with me? Why are you fighting? Okay, here's the deal. Okay, this little dog. In 11:26, it was recorded in the Doomsday Book is rather messy. Little dog. You see this, chat? She stole my Godzilla that was over there, and now it's downstairs, and apparently his name's Myron, and he wears sunglasses now. Get that out of your eye. Okay. Go live in your house. K9, obey your mistress. I am her aunt, technically. My roommate's her mother. I am her auntie. Okay. There's a little dog right there. Okay, everybody? Just, we all paid attention to her for a minute. Okay? Alright. Let's fix this guy's eyebrows first. I think... I want him to have a thick eyebrow. Golly, they still haven't added new fucking eyebrows. Come on, CIG. Sorry, I don't mean to be so loud. Come on, guys. Just, can I have new eyebrows? Can I have more? Is there new hair? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. That is totally, that's awesome. I've been saying for a while they needed more that had, like, widow's peaks. Oh, that's hot. I love that. I love this. That's beautiful. Classic. I love that. I feel like that's been around for a minute, but maybe it's been updated. Did they rearrange them? Where's that one? Oh yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Basically, yeah. But anyway, this guy, let's do his hair. Let's look at his hair. Okay, he kind of has high, he has like this. He has that kind of style, but not so blonde. Well, bye, bitch. Whittle just left me. Whittle, come back. Why do you get mad at me for not paying attention to you, but you don't, like, you know, get that, like, I'm doing stuff, bro? Okay, let's look at some more pictures of him. I think I got him down pretty good. I feel good about it. What's his name? Kevtron, that's right. Kevtron. Okay, Kevtron by Buster. Let's do this. What the fuck is that? Schedule 1? Some game on Steam that just popped up when I hit Alt-Tab. Oh, like Schedule 1 Narcotics. Okay, it looks like a game about drugs. That's funny. Look like an honest, good-hearted fellow. I hate him already. Aw. Aw. Kevtron seems like a nice dude. Don't prematurely judge Kevtron. Okay, Gmail. Let's see. Let's go over here. Let's copy. First of all, let's look at sent emails. Let's look at one of my last ones. Let's copy, and compose to, oh, nope. Compose, subject, boom. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wrong subject. Okay, I can't remember how to write emails anymore either. My God. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, compose. Let's do this. Copy that. Okay. 4.1.1. Wait, is that what it is? Cheap viewers deny. Okay. Yeah, what version of the game is this? 4.1.1 PTU. PTU. Okay. And then oh, let's copy his email address. That's what we're doing. Boom, boom. There it is. Copy. Paste. Hey there, Myron. Good night, Myron. Sorry I saw your message like 15 minutes late. That is one thing I appreciate about YouTube is this timestamp. It does show me a timestamp. Star Citizen character file. Or character head file. Kevtron. And attached. Date modified, please. Oh, PTU, there we go. User, client, 0. Custom characters. Date modified. There we go. Yeah, last time in this folder, last time in the other folder I had made new faces was the 5th of March. So it's been well over a month. It's been like a month and a half or so, at least. Okay, open. And send. There we go. We sent that off to him. All right, let's do the next one. Let me pull the next person up. I assume guy, just because most of the people that play this game are dudes. Oh, I do have 3 today, not just 2. Okay, sweet. What are we making? We're making a dude. Blue-gray eyes as well. Okay. Good photos. Good job taking his photos. Cool. All right, we're getting on it. What is banging around? It's driving me nuts. Okay. All right, the next guy. Let's mix it up a little bit. We have Kevtron saved. That dude looks like... Oh, God. Looks like somebody specific, and I can't think of their name. Okay. Let's take the hair off for a second so I can see. It's not a bad place to start for this guy. Okay, let's take off the facial hair and the styling because he has makeup. He has blush. Boom, boom. Okay. DNA. I like the eyes for him. Let's go to blue gray. Okay, let's change the skin. Pretty pasty guy. I don't mean that to insult anybody. I just mean like he's pretty lily. That's got too much going on. Oh, let's take all this out. Yeah, it's got too much. Too much. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then we'll slightly edit the color. Okay. What kind of eyebrows does he have? Very light ones. Kind of has that shape. And he is going to have that kind of blonde red. Okay, apply to all. Okay, DNA. Let's start messing with his lip. Needs a little bit more. He's got more bottom lip than that. That looks about right. Let's look at his nose from the side. Pretty straight. Not quite as... Let's mess with his nose a little bit. Let's go up on these new guys, see what we find there. I think that's a good one to mix in. It's too much nose, for the record, but mix that down a little bit. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe mix a little bit of that one in. Let's look at his nose from the side again. Oh yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Needs a bit of a finer point on it, if that makes sense. Oh, hey, hey, they. Yeah. But now it's getting kind of widened. Maybe some closer to that. Let's go that way all the way. And then work backward. Put a little bit of that one in. I think that's it. Yep, that's his nose. Let's fix his lip a little bit more. I kind of want to go with that a bit more. And then it looks like he kind of has, like his cheeks kind of puff out a little bit. But he has like a, it's like he has a jaw like that. I like that one for him. But his cheeks kind of puff out at the bottom side of the cheek. Which I think that person up above, no, see that pulls it, that makes the cheek this guy. Okay. I feel like that's a good shape for his head. His hair, kind of got that going on. But his color is like not, it's like a really dull blonde. I hate the discoloration though. At the top of the head. I fucking hate it. Oh, that makes me so mad. That's just not like his hair. See, they had that, but like shorter. There was that one new style that I think that might be good for him. Wish there was like a more buzzed down one. That just looks weird with how dark it is. That looks really off. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. And then let's put, oh, he has facial hair. Oh, we gotta fix his eyes a little bit first. Just a little bit, not too much. And lower his eyebrows. Oh my god, he's starting to look like Jack Nicholson. Oh, let's mix this with his ears. His ears kind of stick out a little bit. Yeah, let's go back to his eyes some more. And then, yeah, let's get his facial hair on him. It's gonna make him... Oh, did they add new facial hair? No. Not that. I just felt like clicking it. He's kind of got that kind of thing going on. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah. A chap you went to school with. Alright, let's get into the color of the beard, because it's got like a twinge of red in it. But it's still like very light. Without being super fucking orange. Okay, apply it all. I think that works. I'm gonna darken the eye. I'm gonna cheat the eyebrows just a hair. There. And then what is his name? What are we going to save his character as? There's his email. I'll copy that. Okay. Let's do that. save his character. And save, and bloop. Okay. Inbox. Sent. There we go. Compose to. There's his email. And then here's the last email I sent. Copy that. Copy. Paste. No. Bitch. Copy. There we go. Subject, star, citizen, character, head file, and his name, and then boom, open, and send. There, that one's done. Who's next? Number 99. At least on the form. Sometimes the things that people say in their forms is just really funny. This person's name is Tom. And they want me to make a character called Kimmy Tor. And then I have like a description of details, and this is like, I add detail, you know, I ask people like, hey, you can add details, and they just said, I'm 32. Oh, he has big eyes. I bet he's the French guy that emailed me. It was like, hey, did I do this? Oh, he did such a good job. He took good angle photos. Oh, wow. He's got like big eyes. I think he's the French guy. He looks French. French people got big eyes. We all know it. All right. Big, beautiful eyes. Okay, let's... Oh, look at him. He comes off as somebody that hangs out at, like, you know, he's like a cop in Hawaii. He is not. He is somebody's muscle. Man, he looks cool. I like him. I'm going to save him. I'm going to call him Pretty Boy Floyd. Pretty Boy Floyd. I like it. I'm going to take the styling off of him because I think he's got, yeah. This might be a good spot to start with this guy. Let's get rid of the hair. Yeah, it's actually, I think, a good spot to start with the guy I got in front of me. Something about it looks like cork. I think it's a good skin tone. Let's get some texture though. Oh. Oh, and let's fix his eyebrows, because this guy has like black hair. There we go. And let's work on that. Whoa, no, no, no. I mean, he has really smooth skin. Super, super youthful, smooth skin. Let's change the tone. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, is there a cleft now? There's a little bit of chin cleft now. But it looks like his chin doesn't come out a lot. Ugh, I hate that that automatically moves so much. Ugh, it pisses me off. Okay. And then he's going to have a lot thinner nose. But still thick enough. Let's see what he looks like from the side with that nose. Yeah, pretty straight. Needs to be like tighter, like not as I think not out as much. Yeah, something like that one. That's a good starter nose for him. Let's try that one a little bit. Just, yeah, but I don't like how it hooks it down more. It's funny how I like look at noses and stuff and I go, oh, you know, that would be a good one for me to use on this person. Okay, but I need it to go wider. I need it widened out without affecting it too much. Let's do a hair of that one. There we go. I think I got the nose nailed down. Now let's fix the lip. The lip's a little too much. Oh yeah. But then thin it down some more. I like that. Gonna have to do some corrective lip coloring for him though. I hate when I do that on accident. His ears are like up against his head. Like those things are not hanging out. Let's look at the side of his ears. He has small ears. But again, it doesn't fucking stick out. Oh my god. Fuck these ears sometimes, I swear to god. There. Okay. And then let's... He has a really straight eyebrow. A pretty thick, like, little eyebrow. Yeah, let's go with that one. That's gonna be closest, because that's just too hairy. Okay. And then let's do some cheek work here. Let's go with that a little bit. I actually like that a lot. And then pull that whole jaw in a little bit. Yeah. Oh, I love that. That's looking perfect on him. Okay, now we gotta get those eyes right. They're in a good place to start with, but... He's got, like, big fucking eyes. There we go. And then his eyebrow placement needs to be a little bit higher. There he is. I got this guy nailed down here. All right, let's get his hair going. Kind of do it more like that. And then kind of a short beard. And then set him up for betting it on black. There we go. Let's make sure there's not a shorter beard than the one we selected. Pretty sure that's the short one. Like the short full. Yeah, because that's not enough. And that texture isn't right for his hair. His ethnicity, so to speak. That doesn't have enough beard. And then maybe editing his... Yeah, his head needs... His crown needs to be shorter down. And then, let's see the back of his head. Oops. Click something over here. Dog the Bounty Hunter. Yeah, earlier. Did look like Dog the Bounty Hunter. Okay, we need to do corrective lip for him because his lip is like way darker than the skin tone. Also, his shape's still not quite right. Okay. Styling, lip. Okay, let's just take where it's at and lighten it and see what it does for us. Right there. And then advanced, go a little darker. Take that down a hair, and we're good. And he's done. Let's see. What was his name? Or was, yeah. Okay, let's do that. Copy. Okay, let's do this. And save. Alt-tab over. Let's check my inbox. Was he the one that emailed me? Yeah, he was. Okay, cool. And then, let's see. Sent. Let's copy. Copy that, because I do have a couple of emails with him. He is the one that was messaging me. And then open, send. There we go. He's got it. Isn't that exciting for him? Isn't that exciting for us all? You know, when people's faces get made in Star Citizen. It's just an exciting time to play Star Citizen when faces are being made. Faces being made in this game is an important part of playing this game, y'all. And if you want one, just ask. You know which one's which. That one's got a little more nicotine than the other. Let's do this one. I'm just looking at stuff. Okay. Well, let's play around for a second. I'd like to see what's new on the lady side of the character creator. Just for funsies. Oh. I love the older faces. They're great. Okay, there aren't that many new ones. Unless they're mixed around. What's in here? It says there's 44 total. So those 4 are new. Those 2 are new. That one doesn't seem new. I feel like that one has been there for a second, but I could be wrong. Let me scroll for a second. Wait, I just want to... That's new. She's new. I don't know. I know she's not. I feel like maybe she is, because that lip color in particular is very interesting. They sprinkled them around on this side more. There's my girl. It's my girl. Interesting, right? Interesting. Let's just do some randoms. That kind of looks like my mom, to be honest. That kind of looks like my mom, just a little bit. Kind of like that one. Let's take the styling out while we play. Makes it easier for me. Plop, plop, plop. Okay. I'm just gonna do... Oh, gosh. I just dropped my phone. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm gonna try to make myself. So I'm just gonna go off of a nice picture of me. I don't take tons of pictures of myself, but then I do. I'm super cute. I'm the cutest. Okay, that's a good picture of me. But I have a little bit of makeup on. The things I do are so stupid. Some of the pictures here are so stupid. I always got glasses on. So hard to be me. God, I'm hot. Man, I'm so hot. I really am. Just the hottest. All the time. Even when I'm making the dumbest face in a picture, I am clearly the hottest of all time. Alright, chat. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find a good, just example picture of me. Okay. The nose actually is pretty good to start with. The lip isn't bad. It could be a little bit. Those freckles out. Let's play with the skin tones. Huh, that's like me in 20 years. Also, let's change the hair. I wanted to see this. Oh, that looks so good in the girl side too. Oh my God. I love that. That's the way my granny used to braid my hair. Oh yeah, that one is just not loving the game just yet. I want to look at this one. Oh, that's cute. It's like slightly redone on the lady side in a good way. But yeah, let's do this. That is not my skin type at all. That's usually the one I think we go with. That's number 8 now. Golly, those older ones are great. Number 20 isn't awful. I kind of like 20. Went through those a little fast. God, I wish I was that fucking flawless. 31's not bad. 31's actually really good. Let's take this last bit of styling. I feel like there's still... Nope, that's just the natural thing. Okay. Yeah, I took it all out. Okay. 31. No, too shiny. Too much red in the eyes. I'm not that red around my skin. No. No, not quite. I'm too old. God, I really wish I could just hit the keys and go one at a time instead of dragging it. It kills me. Or there was a button to click. I just... Sometimes I like the option that you could just do that, but I would really like either something to click over here or just to be able to hit that on my key and flip through them. Okay, I know it was 8. 8's not bad. Let's zoom in on 8. 8. And then it was like 20. Ugh, I don't like that one. Not too much pockiness. And I think it was 31. Yeah, not into that one. For now, we'll just stay on 8 while we play. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's so me. Like having, well, not that, but like having under eye bullshit. God, those are giant eyes. I love those. Those look like... Actually, that doesn't look bad. I just need, like, the under eye thing, you know? I wish, like, under eye, like, whether you have puffy under eyes or, like, you kind of have, like, your eyes far back, like you kind of have the darkened circles. I really wish that wasn't bespoke to skin type. It feels like it's bespoke to skin types. Yeah, I'm just going to try to make myself real quick. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then let's look at some cheeks. Some cheeks. Some cheeky cheeks. God, I wish mine were shaped like that. That'd be beautiful. You know who that looks like? That looks like the Winona in the eyes. It made me think of Winona Ryder. If she were like old. But she's not. So I kind of have... I have like pretty significant cheek. And I'm not redheaded. Let's get rid of that right away. Apply to all. There. Hey, Jelani. She looks like a nerdy girl from Buffy the Vampire. Oh, that one girl? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. I know that which actress you're talking about. Didn't she just pass away? No, that's Michelle Trachtenberg I'm thinking of. Maybe that was Michelle Trachtenberg. Okay. got a little bit more pout to my lip. Let's try that. Nope, I hate that. I'm not that tight-lipped. Yeah, looks like it's like that's like underbite. I do not have underbite. It's pretty good actually. To get going. Maybe a hair of that one. Yeah. Oh, dude, I've been so busy. Jelani, I've been working my ass off. I've just been like, last week I worked every day except Sunday. We all were off on Sunday because you know, work was closed, but I've missed streaming. It's just, it's so hard to have the energy even when I have an evening where I could do it. Like days where I am home, you know? Like I was joking earlier. I was telling everybody, you know, I was like, I love y'all and I want to stream more, but you know, streaming maybe buys me a coffee once in a while. It doesn't really pay any bills. I mean, I'd like for it to, and I know there's a way to make that happen, but oh my god, it's just, it takes so much shit I don't have the fucking bandwidth to do. Okay, not bad. It's a good start. I can never make myself. I'm just trying, just for fun, just to mess with the lady side of the character creator and its new stuff. Actually, that's not bad. That one's not bad at all. I just flung myself to the end. That's not half bad. I gotta look at that last face. What is that one? That's not that one. Can't be. Line up. And then my eyes are like, it's weird. Like my eyes are green and like almost like with a hazel ring. Like my around my irises, it's really, really hazel browny, and then it gets green. It looks like it kind of does that. I wish I could like zoom in. I wish I could just zoom the fuck in on those juicy eyeballs. There, just a little bit less. I have to be honest about my lip. But yeah, I've just been super busy, and so life has just been, you know, it's funny. Like I've had week, you know, because I'm bartending and I'm also just picking up server shifts too when they need it. But I'll tell you, I have days like the other day I had a shift where I did like $18 in tips because it was just slow. You know, it was just a slow ass day. I maybe had like 2 people come in, right? Like that's it. Like $18, 4-hour shift. I was, you know, disappointed. But then it's like the next day, it's like you walk out with like, you know, like 130. You know, I do pretty good with the I like the daytime shifts because they're like lower stakes for the cocktail making. If we were like balls to the wall, pack, super busy, and I was back there making drinks, it would not be going well. Um, you know, I'm not fast enough yet. Like I am just not fast. Like some people can just like pick up like a pair of bottles and then you know like Elias at work. He's very fat. Like he's been doing it for about a year or so now, maybe a little longer, and he's good at it. He's getting better. Like you know, but he makes like your typical bar drinks, not necessarily like craft cocktail stuff yet. Now he will try making like things he hasn't made before. Like that's one thing he likes to do. Well, at least once or twice a week is try to make something that's like new to him, but maybe is a bit more common to others. You know, which is a good thing to do. You know, But you also don't want to like do that all the time because you don't want to like waste liquor that you didn't pay for, all that, In fact, that's something I need. That's probably something I'm going to do tomorrow when I wanted to stream today so I could get caught up on Faces and we could hang out, and we could talk a little bit because I was thinking, "Oh, I'll stream tomorrow," but then I was like, I need to get finished with some of my certifications for work. So, I need to take care of that. That has to be done tomorrow. And I'd rather, like, I've had, people at work say, "Oh, you could always just come in and just do it on a dead day at work or something." And I'm like, that's true. I could bring my like laptop and I could do the things, but I would rather do it at home and have snacks and comfort and not be at work while I do it. Don't have the pressure of, oh, somebody might walk in and I have to make sure they have a water and shit. But but yeah, today I bartended. Tomorrow I'll serve. I can't remember if I think I do bar. I think this week for me it's bartender, server, bartender. So that'd be good if I have daytime during like daytime bartending on Thursday. That'll be a pretty good day usually. Because getting toward the end of the week, people are kind of going out with their buddies for lunch, having a beer, sitting around, or not even a beer, but just when it comes to where like they're for lunch. Because man, we're casual dining, but man, our food's so good. I'm not even lying to you. Like people always ask me, because obviously, they're gonna ask me because I work there, and they're gonna be like, "What's good?" They always ask that. What's good? What's good here? And or some variant of that question, or like, "What's your favorite?" It's just like there's like 15 different ways I've been asked, like essentially like, what is good? And of course, I always for the most part, I always say, like everything, because I really mean it, and I always tell them like, I know I work here, but for real, like I've before I worked on this side of it, I just came in and did audio 3 times a week, so I basically, yeah, what do you recommend? All that, yeah, and so I tell them I'm like, I was eating here like 3 days a week before I was on like serving and bartending here. So, I've had almost everything. There's like a couple of things I've just never had because like our barbecue sliders, like I just don't care. I'm sure they're delicious. I just, barbecue sandwiches and stuff like that for me is something I love. Like I love a barbecue sandwich, especially a pulled pork sandwich. But I want one. I only want one like maybe once or twice a year. Being a Texan, it's like, everybody, every time your friends come into town, that's what, like, that aren't from Texas, that's what they always want to do. They always want barbecue. And so for me, it's like better to like not eat barbecue all the time, even though like, and it depends. Like there's some places like, like I always tell people, I'm like, the best barbecue you're going to find in Texas is like usually like somebody's trailer pulled up somewhere, and halftime it doesn't even have a label or a sign on it. There's no menu. There's nothing. You just buy by the pound. You come in, you say, well, I want like 2 pounds of brisket, 2 pounds 2 pounds sausage, blah, blah, blah. And then occasionally, like some of them will have like something like a dessert that you only know if you know. So like half the time you go to like if you're ever in Texas and you find a place like that, like I said, just some unmarked trailer where people are clearly like standing around and getting food. Just if they don't have any kind of menu and all that, just again, order by the pound, tell them what you want. And then, to test the water to see if they have dessert, you just say something like, oh, and, some of the banana pudding. Order banana pudding. And then they're like, oh, well, we're out of the banana pudding, but we have cobbler. Like that's how they'll give it away. So that's how to game that system, But yeah, like I said, best barbecue is always just somebody's trade. Now tacos, I will say tacos in Texas, it's good tacos are all over Texas. They don't have to just be in a trailer. My favorite places to get tacos are usually like in shopping malls, like in like those strip malls. And there's like at the corner of the strip mall, there's like this one little spot, and again, it has like it either has no sign or it has a very like basic sign. And they will have menus. They will have menus because that way people can point at stuff if they can't speak Spanish, or vice versa. You know. You asked your friend to teach you about brisket, like how to smoke it, Jelani, or just about like the cut and the idea of brisket. Because brisket's a great cut. I'll tell you, my favorite part of brisket is the burnt ends. I love burnt ends when they cut, especially like when they take after they've smoked the brisket and all that, and it's finished cooking, and they take the burnt ends off, and they like dice it up and like cook it again in like usually like a pan or re-smoke, like they put it back in the smoker, or like in some cases I've done it like on a stovetop where you basically take the burnt ends into some kind of vessel, whether it be a pan, like a foil pan, or like like a stovetop pan, and you cook it basically like in some kind of barbecue sauce you've made. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you asked the right person then. A respected pitmaster is somebody that is like, people tip their hat to him somewhere around here. Oh, thanks. But yeah, what shirt? This shirt? This is just my shirt. But yeah, pitmaster. Like there's this lady. They did like there's a show on Netflix. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a food show, and one of the episodes is about, I can't remember the lady's name, but she is like probably one of the most well-known pitmasters in Texas. And I can't remember the name of the barbecue stop, but it's always like considered the best barbecue in Texas. Oh, the Doom Cap, yeah. My Doom Cap. I've never played Doom. Every time I tell people that at comp, they're always like, and I'm like, I know. It's just that I went to the QuakeCon or whatever. I went to go say hi to what's his face, Gold Praxis and company. Well, this is actually pretty good. I think this is a good start on me, right? I think it's a pretty good start. What else can we do? You know? I'm trying to look at myself here. I think the nose is in a good spot, but I think this part of the nose needs to, yeah. Like less bridge, Maybe mess with the cheeks a little bit. I can make my cheeks a little more gaunt now, to be fair. I have lost some weight. I know I talk about like every time I'm live. I've lost weight. I've lost weight. I've lost 25 pounds now. I've lost blah, 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 blah. I was telling somebody yesterday that like, while I've been bummed out about in the weight loss stuff about like losing my boobs a little bit, there are tops of mine that I've had for years that have like those built-in bras, and I always still wear a bra under them because I'm like, those fucking built-in bras don't do me any favors. But when you're losing weight and you lose some boob, suddenly those built-in bras aren't so bad. So there's an up once in a while when it comes to that side of things, so that's good. Oh, let's see. I don't know. It looks like me and then it doesn't at all. I don't know. It's hard to do these sometimes because it's just like it's hard to figure out. Maybe that, a little bit of that, and then yeah, a little bit of actually like that. No, I want the chin. Whatever. Okay, I want the chin. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill this game right now. I'm gonna murder it. I'm gonna murder this game. God. Why is it so hard? Sometimes. For this game. Like, I'm gonna murder this game. I don't know. You seem pretty blessed still. Oh, I'm sure. I am. But you know what I mean. Like, it's just like... I had a whole emotional moment about it a while back on stream. I think last time I streamed. Probably one of the reasons I haven't streamed much now that I think about it. No, I've really been busy. What else? There. Just a little bit. I don't know. You know, maybe that's what I should do again. I should do another one of those. Buster tried again. Maybe I should do another contest where y'all make my face because I've lost some weight again. See, there I went. There I went. I keep saying it all the time. You know, that and like there's been significant updates to this about since the last time I did that contest. And I can have a first, a second, and a third. Really push people to do it because I mean that's fun, that's easy, and then tell people to just email it to me, and that keep it that simple. Like, look, just send me the files, and then I could, you know what I could do when I do the contest that day, I could clear out my entire file, like back up everything that isn't backed up. I could clear out my whole file of faces. That way, the only one, and then have like a going folder, or pardon me, a whole folder of faces, and then have a going folder where I've been putting the ones that have been submitted to the email, and then yeah, transfer like it's all those in that, like gather in that file, and then copy paste those into that, so that I only have into the game, so I only have those to look at, and everybody's file is just their name, just put your name in. Like, don't, you know, put your name in and don't, like, don't put my name in, just put such and such, such and such, such and such, because that way I keep them. Because if it's all in one folder, yeah, we're going to do that. We're totally going to do that as a contest. And then I would ask, what I will tell people is, like, you know, bonus, like, oh, that's what we could do. We could do best head file. So best head file, and then best in-game screen cap with, yeah, that's, so it could be 2 contests. So if like somebody made one, even if they didn't win, like, oh, like you made the best one, if they have one that would like had a really great cat, like just a fantastic in-game screenshot, that would be badass. Yeah. So that's what we'll do. The requirement is attach the file and a photo. Or actually, they could just attach the file. But if they also want to participate in the screen cap contest, then they also need to send a separate email or whatever, or attach a photo as well. Probably send a separate email. That way I can like tell everybody this is what your subject needs to be. Okay, I just figured out a new contest to do soon. So it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be excited. I can't wait. I'll have to take some really good, like, neutral photos and stuff. I'll have to do a set of neutral photos without any makeup on, and like, you know, and then, because I always like to do, when y'all send me photos for these, I always like it when y'all do like straight on, silhouette, and then kind of a 3/4 angle, like split between those two. But yeah, I'll do at least 3 or 4 photos of me without makeup. I'll do 3 or 4 photos of a typical makeup look for me. And then be like, go from there. How do I do my makeup? Can you figure that out? And if you can't, like, at least can you get the accurate? I mean, the only thing is like my eyebrows. They just don't have my beautiful eyebrows in this game. I mean, look at those. They go like they get smaller. I used to keep them up really well, and they used to have a lot more defined. But man, they need some love. I need to go see an eyebrowologist. You know, a browologist. We all need one. What else are we gonna do, y'all? What are we thinking about? What are we thinking about? Well, sorry, I'm looking at the internet real fast. What else? That's funny. I saw a meme today, and I sent it to my roommate, and it was a funny meme, and I enjoy funny memes. That's all. I like funny memes. Don't you like funny memes? Browsing has left you sad in this game, huh? You know, it's hard for me to get in. I haven't like actually played Star Citizen itself in months. Months. And and we were figuring out at the top of stream today, Jelani, that March we passed by it. Like last time I streamed was literally March 5th. I think. But it was a while back at least. Maybe a couple weeks ago or something. But I really got hounded about how loud I was last time I streamed. My roommate was like, "Hey." I was like, "What?" I haven't streamed forever. Well, you were super loud. What? She said like my chair was moving a lot. Because this chair just pops and it makes sound and it, you know, because of that, it's transferring into the floor. And, you know, if you're sitting downstairs, like, which I'm right above her bedroom, you know, and in the kitchen a little bit, like she can just hear me every time this thing like shifts like that. It's annoying. It's the most annoying thing about chairs for me is like the noise they make. Like the best thing to do would be to start using that one back there. I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but it's like doesn't have, you know, it won't move because this one swivels. That's what causes the sounds. It's annoying. But one day I'll have nice things. One day. But yeah, I don't know what to do in this game anymore. I haven't played it in so long, like for real. But yeah, we were figuring out March 26th is like in 2016 is when I officially like got a Star Citizen account and and basically like download, you know, got ships, all that. And I created an account. So I have been playing this motherfucking game for 9 years as of a couple weeks ago, or really almost a month ago. So happy 9 to me, everybody, okay? I need you all to stand up and I need you to applaud wherever you are. I don't care if you're at work. I don't care if you're at home. I don't care if you're in the middle of a shower listening to me. I want you to stand up and I want you to applaud for me for being in this fucking community for 9 years. And that means that like September-ish or so, y'all have been putting up with me for 7 years, which is crazy. Crazy. I can't believe I've been streaming Star Citizen for nearly 7 years. I mean, on and off, you know, and his last 2 years has been really 2.5, maybe almost 3 years. It's been really rough for me having consistency. It's just been a really tough time. Just for that specific thing, not like overall, but just last year was terrible for me. But we all know that. Last year could have been better. But yes, everybody stand up and applaud me, okay? I've been playing Star Citizen for 9 years. You wish you Star Citizen as hard as me, okay? Some of you have been playing Star Citizen even longer than me, and I don't give a fuck, okay? That shit doesn't matter, okay? What you know matters is my time in Star Citizen, not yours. No. Oh my god. I wonder how many total hours I have in Star Citizen. You're gonna fight me. Oh no. Don't fight me. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Except when I'm upset and then I'm a fighter. Right? I mean, we all are. You get pushed to the right, the right corner, man. The beast. The beast. Have you ever had those moments? Okay. Like, let me ask this of you, chat, because this has been a bit of a discussion. Like, I do this at work. I do the same thing at work that I do with y'all, because all the people I work with, like, we have our slow days, and sometimes you gotta have, like, certain, like, things to think about as discussions to keep people, moving along. And, one of our like my favorites lately has been to ask coworkers like what was something you got unreasonably angry at as a child because one, you didn't like understand what was like the actual context of what was happening, so you were misunderstanding something, or like you were just truly like being an unreasonable child, like a complete, like you knew you were wrong but you were just like, motherfucker, I don't care right now, I'm so pissed. Dude, I need to do that again, Jelani. That was fun. It was cool when I had that kind of stuff going on. When I had the time to play when I truly had the time to do stuff in Star Citizen, I did some fucking wild shit. I mean, I have done things in this game that I don't think other people have. Like, it took like, I think there's some cases where I was like, in some cases, the first person doing something, or the first person to test certain things to a certain extreme degree. But also, I just think in some cases, like, I did like things that other people like kind of were like, oh, I should do that too. That's so sweet, Jelani. That's funny. Yeah, I need to hook those back up. I still have them. There's such an encumbrance for me. Because even when I am playing Star Citizen, like, getting up at the right level and then having this at the right angle, it's like a whole thing. It's like, you know what I wish? Like, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to be real vulnerable for a moment. And I'm going to tell y'all if I could have all my wishes and dreams come true, right? Well, not all of them, but like this specific one, I wish I had some dude in my life. Like if I was going to be dating a guy, right? I wish I would just meet the craftiest, like somebody who thinks on his feet the way I do. And in some cases, like in stronger in ways that I'm weak in, and where and of course I'm stronger in some of those than he, that kind of thing. Like all that. But I wish I just could meet some super fucking crafty guy that sweeps me off my feet and can figure out how to fucking get my chairs right with my fucking T1600s or just some kind of fucking, that if I could find a dude in life that could make chairs, like speaking of my chair, that could get me and make me or set me up a gaming chair that one doesn't make fucking noises when I swivel and shift my weight, two has a way to mount, like he finds a way to mount sticks for me that is not stupid for the way like how short I am and my desk height and no. Right? Like somebody who can actually figure out how to make it properly work for me. And like also occasionally just, gives me back rubs and stuff. That would be nice. Oh, Bender. Oh, dang it. Dang it, Bender. What do I do without, what am I? Bender over. I don't know what I'm going to do if you're married. Hey, Bender. I've gotten the Monster Tech chair, and it's real nice. Okay, yeah, but I got a lot of ass and thigh here, okay? I don't know about them on, we got to figure these things out, and that's another thing. If I had more time to stream and stuff, I think maybe I feel like I was in a place a couple of years ago, like a few years ago, where I was about to start like maybe finding some sponsors and maybe getting some of that benefit, those little benefits of being a content creator. And then I started working, and that ruined everything. But yeah, the having a chair situation would be good. But yeah, oh God, that reminds me. One of the last times I was streaming, I think I told y'all, like somebody like messaged me on Instagram, like one of those anonymous messages, and they told me like I heard you're dating this person and they're bad news and blah 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 blah, and I was like, what? It was the details of all of it, which, like I said before, I won't share the details, so I don't share anything specific about anybody. But it was really funny. It was like, okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of person that I am not involved with. Currently modifying my chair to be better. Yeah, what kind of modifications are you doing, Bender? But yeah, I miss using the sticks. I will say that though. I do miss using the sticks. But the higher up these chairs are for me, the noisy they are. And so that's literally a lot of my problems in life are because the chairs are loud. To be totally fair. Oh really? You've got back, Jelani. That's good to know. That's good. You got your own chuck wagon there, like you said. Woof. That's nice. That's always a good thing, having a nice booty. And if you don't have a nice booty, do squats. It's not that hard. Just do start out, just do 5 one day. The next day, try to do 6. Day after that, try to do 8. Start off small, y'all. And then before you know it, you'll have rock tight, or rock hard booty. Buying pants is a nightmare. Yeah, I can imagine as a dude that might be a bit more of a nightmare, because I don't think it's as much of a nightmare with women's, because there's a lot of stretch in our pants. Like a lot of our pants are tight anyway, and then they'll have stretchier materials so that it kind of works for more than one body type. And then some companies will have curvy stuff, which isn't just curvy doesn't always imply necessarily plus size, but it can also just mean yeah, they it's let out a little more in certain places. Yeah, I can relate jumping to you have to kind of shimmy down into them. Yeah. Flip up my adjustments to mount my stick and throttle. Nice. I don't like throttle, but I like dual stick. I like a Klingon style. That's something I've wanted to do. There's a company that was at one of the conventions, one of the gaming conventions, and they're adult, a sex toy company, right? And they make apparently some pretty interesting, I guess they work with a mobile device really well. There's a lot of control options. And one of the things that they showed off at a gaming convention this year was how one of their I think it was a dildo that thrusts, um how it's sensitive to touch, and they were showing how you could use it. They were, people were playing, you know, touching it and stuff, and how they could use it to like play certain games on their platform. And I've been like, I think if it was, did that with Star Citizen, right? Like I would have to have the toy, and I'd have to have like an actual stick. I think the toy would be funny because I could because I could use that as like a speed control or something. Be like, all right, dual stick, everybody. I could not show it on Twitch. Like, I could not show it, like, on any platforms. Really. I probably have to make that, like, its own contained video. And I'd have to do a version where it's just the one camera, where it's off camera. Right? Right? Like, it's off camera and it's not being shown, but you know what's going on. And then... And then have a version of the video that I upload to, like, a platform. A more adult platform. And of course, it's not, like, an adult video. It's just me doing this thing with this thing. Could you imagine how pissed CIG would be at me if they were on Pornhub? Oh, my God. Wouldn't that be funny, though? I mean, that would be funny, though. Like, look, it's, you know, it wouldn't be an actual, like, you know, video for that. But it would be funny to I would just love to actually do that for just to see if I could make the game work with that as a controller. Fuck this game. True, but again, like we were talking about this earlier, Fledger. Somebody, because I was talking. It was funny because way earlier in the stream, I was joking about how, you know, certain men in my life, whether they be peers in the streaming arena, other players I've known, you know, just friends I've known, people have always said stuff like, you know, if you did that Star Citizen stuff on OnlyFans with like your tits out or something, you'd probably make a lot of money. You know, always those comments that comes with the, oh, you know, if I was a girl, I fucking make so much fucking money all the time. It's like, bitch, you don't know the social context of being raised as a woman. Shut the fuck up and stop. But that's okay. But the funny thing is like, you know, guys always, we were talking about this earlier, right, Fletcher? And I was saying that it's actually kind of funny, though, because technically you couldn't with Star Citizen on OnlyFans. And I'll tell you why, is because one of the rules of content, Star Citizen like making content of Star Citizen, is it can't be behind a paywall. That's one of the terms of service of Star Citizen. Any kind of content you make about, like, you, especially using like their IP, right? Like their fucking game, it cannot be behind a subscriber wall. And the thing is like, OnlyFans, I think, is this service where if somebody wanted, like if I was live streaming, I would assume if I'm live streaming on OnlyFans or making a video like that, I mean, I would probably have, and also that would open up a whole can of worms for me when you think about it. Like, if I made a video of something like that, which would be funny, I'm sorry, it would be hilarious, and I should totally do it one day, if it's possible, right? But where the fuck is that video going that isn't like opening a can of worms for me? You see, like the rock in the hard place? The rock hard place that I'd be in. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. It's a disease. Yeah, exactly. I'd be worried about, I mean, whatever. Because then it's like, if I had an OnlyFans account, people would be like, well, when are you going to start posting actual OnlyFans content, bitch? And again, I couldn't in the first place, like, because I don't know how that would work. But it's funny. It's funny. I should do it one day. I will totally do it. Even, you know what would be fun is do it and make it and just post it on the Discord for us. That would be fine, right? That would be fine. That's really all I'd want to do. To be honest, I just want y'all to see it. I wouldn't want it to be like this big thing. It'd be really funny though. Hey, Vic. Oh my gosh. I had my headphones off, so I didn't even hear that. My back itches. This tag. Oh, bras. I had a great day at work today because, as I was telling chat earlier, all my tops that have built-in bras feel great now. So I totally was like, no bra at work today. Fucking awesome. It's such a relaxing day for me. I was like, oh, this is what it's like to exist without a cage. Dude, it's the best. I mean, this must be what it's like for dudes. I mean, not completely, but it must be the best. But yeah, I was telling them that today. So welcome in, Vic. But I told everybody that, yeah, we've been having a lot of discussion about things. But yeah, had a good day at work. Pretty good. And like I said, all my built-in bra tops work now. It's amazing. So we were worried about the losing weight going too crazy, but I'm starting to get into it better. But how are you? How art thou? I hope you're well. How's life? How's things, Vic? We made a couple faces. You missed out. I made a few faces. There's new faces in the character creator I hadn't seen yet. I don't know how long they've been in it in the PTU or if they're in live too, but I haven't been playing Star Citizen that much. Realized earlier, Vic, that I am now a 9-year Star Citizen. March 26th was my Starversary. Yeah, there's some new hair. Here, you want to see some of it? I'll show it to you real quick since you joined us. Let's just change this dude's hair a little bit. There's actually one I really like for you, I think. But yeah, I love that one. Very Keanu Reeves. That's kind of nice. I love that. I was saying earlier, Vic, that I really love this one because they finally brought in a good hairstyle with a widow's peak. And then a nice French braid. Who doesn't love a nice French braid? I don't know about this one because there's like a bug going on with it or something. Okay, it's working better now, but when you have it like with lighter hair color, I don't like it as much, and I'll show you. See how this just stays black? Like if it's a two-tone thing, I get it. Like if it's meant to be a two-tone hairstyle. What kind of hairstyle is it? Is it like a textured style? Is it like, what are we doing here? But yeah. Oh, let's go back down to the hair. I love that one though. Oh, let's put the color back somewhere. Yeah. But yeah, a few new hairs. The rest are old ones. So just a couple new hairstyles. It's like 4. Oh no. So it was a total of 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 6, 7. So 7. But yeah, I kind of like this one. I guess earlier today I thought one of them looked like they would be okay for you. But I think that one that we've been using for you, like between this one, and I think sometimes we use that one on you. It's probably best, but I wish, but yeah, that's not bad either. But that's too, you know, fuzzy. That one's so big. That's like Conan O'Brien hair. For real. That is the Conan O'Brien, 100%. That's huge. Compared to that. Like, that's just a lot of hair. Golly, that's huge. Dun 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 dun. Wait, do I have a Conan O'Brien? I probably do. I wish I could search through these, to be honest. Oh, yep. Load. It does not look good. But that wasn't... Oh, wait. That was a bug a second ago. Okay. It's not as big as it was a second ago. Yeah, this is not a good Conan O'Brien. It's too old looking. But let's do this hair. Get the hair color right. Let's see. Let's see if it's changing. And there's new faces too, Vic. Anyway, here, I'll show you the new faces. Okay, so these are new on the men's side. All these top ones. So if there's 4 on the top that are new. Wait. Go all the way to the top. There we go. Sorry. So there's 4 right there. There's 4 more. There's 4 more. So it's 12. Maybe it was 12 that I did count it right. 4. Yeah, 12. So 12 new male faces that I can see, or maybe I'm miscounting. And then if we go to the lady side, we've got, let's go to the top. To be able to use Tour Cam to snap some pics and imports those dudes. What? Tour Cam? In the year 2000. In the year 2000. I remember that. That was the best. Oh my god. In the year 2000. In the year 2000. Okay, we were talking about Conan O'Brien. Welcome. Hey there. Hey there, Astropub. Hey there, Raiders. Welcome. How you doing? What's going on? How are you? Never been greeted with a raid like that, have you? Have you, Chad? Have you? How are you? Welcome. It's just, you know, it's just a mess over here. That's my life. But, you know, that's what we're doing. We're making messes called faces, you know. Humans are messes. And here we are, making humans in this video game. Isn't that nice? Hi. Well, Commander Shadowstalker, if you're not caffeinated enough, I don't know what else to do for you. Maybe you need the sweet embrace of a cup of coffee. But maybe it's too late for you to have coffee. I don't know you. I don't know what your life is like. I'm trying to help, though. But hi, everybody. My name is Buster Destroyer. If you don't know me, I'm a streamer. I haven't streamed very much in the last couple months. I've been very, very busy. But I got some time tonight to just play around. Oh, you don't know me, Blake? Well, then fine. I just told you who it fucking was. Blake. God. But yeah, hi. But let me turn on my bot. Sorry, my bot's not on. Let me turn that on for y'all so that y'all can get that. 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to turn my bot on. But yeah, but if you don't know me, my name's Busted Destroyer, and I stream here on Twitch. I haven't been around as much lately. I've been pretty busy. But it's good to see all you. I hope you're well. Thank you for raiding in with the Astropub. I hope y'all had a good time with him, with our favorite historian in the verse. And while you're here, I encourage you to type in !face, which should be working now that the bot is on. So let me put that in chat. If you would like a face, go get one. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's free. It's free. I make faces for free. I'm very good at it. It's, this is probably the first time I've done it in over a month, almost 2 months. And yeah, I blasted right through those faces. Phrasing. But yeah, yeah, everybody should wear a Buster. If you would like one of Buster's busts, please type !face, and I will get your face set. I will make it for you, babe. So go check that out. Go hit that link. Go fill out that form. It's pretty easy. It will prompt you to give me some pictures if you want. That's always helpful. Obviously, if you want me to make one of you, I need pictures of you. So, but I'm the best in the business. I'm the best in the verse at it, and I have made nearly. I bet by now it's been like about 200 people. I bet I'm pretty close to 200, if not just over it. Just people in the community. I've made plenty of like characters from shows and things and stuff and actors and whatever, famous faces, right? But just making y'all's faces is my favorite. Though, by the way, if you were a woman and you would like a face, please apply, because oh my God, I make dudes' faces all the time. Can I please have more women? Thank you. Or if you have a wife or a girlfriend or some woman in your life that's really great, you should have me make her face. But please don't make it weird and make me make a face of a woman that you just really don't know that well, but you somehow do. Don't do that. Which I'm sure you won't. But yeah, Mother's Day's coming up. Mother's Day is coming up. Maybe some of you, you have a beautiful, beautiful, amazing, outstanding wife and mother of your children. Okay. Maybe, she thinks that this silly space game costs way too much money, and she really wished that you would pay for Timmy's karate lessons instead of another fucking spaceship on the internet. But, give her the gift of one of my faces. Give her the gift of Buster's busts. And maybe if she sees how great she looks on your latest spaceship, maybe she will be a little less mad. I mean, maybe. Or, please for the stop with the dudes. The dudes? What dudes? What are we talking about? Can I please have more women? Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, what dudes was I? What was I? How was I rude to the dudes? Yes, please. If you're a woman, please just bring me women's faces, please, to make. I would love to make more women in the verse. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Excellent. But yeah, we're looking at, it's been a while since I played, so we've been looking at like kind of the new faces and features and whatnot, and the character creator. And by features, I mean facial features. I don't mean actual like functionality features. I haven't seen anything like that. There's been a few new hairstyles. I mean, body types. So the two body types. Uh, and you know, like, let's see if is there anything new in styling? No, there's no new styling choices. I wish there were more eyebrow choices. That would be fucking cool. That would be the tits, CIG. And it looks like they haven't added any new facial hair. But yeah. But yeah, we've just been chilling. We've been hanging. We've been illin'. We've been killing. You know, all that. We've been living the Beastie Boy life. Pretty much. Oh, yeah. Soul Patch win. I know. That's Soul Patch. We need the Soul Patch for Vic over here. I agree. Little dishwater blonde Soul Patch for Vic. But yeah, what have you? But have I'm thinking about doing a contest for. I'm thinking about doing a dual-sided contest here. I'm thinking about running a contest for best new avatar of me, like running it because I've done that before. But now I think I've thought of like a really smart way to do it, where people submit via sending them to me via email, and then, the other thing that I want to do, I want to do this dual-sided, right? So. One is a contest for making the best avatar. The other is a contest for best in-game screen cap with the avatar you made. So you could like end up losing, like have like maybe I didn't think your avatar was like, you know, like you didn't win, right? Like somebody else did. But then like your screen cap was really fucking funny and I died. You know? That matters. Yeah, Buster's Invictus Face Off. Ooh, Vic, that's a yes. Thank you for the name, Vic. Vic is such a good namer. I'm gonna tell you all right now. Okay, I will like throw out like some little idea I'm toying with, or just some little concept once in a while at Vic, and he is the first person to come up with like the cleverest name. That's always the first thing he does. When he's responding to a new idea, is he's like, oh yeah, call it da, 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 da. And I'm like, and you know, there's a few misses once in a while, like anything, he has some misses, but he's always like in the right, like even if he misses on like the first one that he says, he'll like, oh wait, like he's so good at naming stuff, and I appreciate that as somebody who is also good at naming things. Like, that is one of those, like, little dumb skills that I so highly value in myself when I get to use it. And when Vic, like, is throwing names at me before I even have a second to think about it, it's like, oh, man, you got it. You beat me. You beat me today. Yeah. I've always been good at naming things. Right, but that's one thing I appreciate about you, Vic, is you're super good at like the bounce around, you know? You're super good at bouncing around and going, okay, well, like you know, like you told me this piece of information, but now it's making me think about this, so here's my idea based on that piece of information, and then I'll be like, well, that's good, but also you said something 5 minutes ago that I thought was great, and now, you know, gotta bounce around. Your titles were always better than mine. Yeah, Blake, I was always pretty good at that. And hey, Blake, okay, I thought that was you, but I was like, is that Blake? Blake. It's good to see you. I always was a good title maker. Blake and I go way back. Blake and I, God, how long have we known each other? How long has it been, dude? Well, I kind of earlier I noticed you, and I was like, I think that's Blake. But you know, chat bounces around. But yeah, Blake, I am good at titles, and you know this. You directly know this. 10 years? Yeah, we've known each other like 10 years. This is crazy. And the thing is like, you remember my other friend, Blake. who was like, who passed away a few years ago, and you even knew like OG Blake. That's crazy. Oh, I miss him. I miss him so much. He was like one of my best friends, like, you know, my first real internet friend, and I've known him for like 20 years by the time he died, and it was just a terrible thing. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. He was a cool dude. He played the hell. He when we played that game, he played the hell out of Penguin. He played the hell out of Penguin. We were all in like a Batman like kind of role playing type of deal together, you know, like D&D but with Batman. And other Blake he always played a bunch of our villains, like, you know, for a while there, at some point everybody had a turn playing Batman because nobody could fucking keep their shit together and manage Batman. Except me and this Blake. We dual played Batman and we were the best at it. We were absolutely the best Batman because we both play Batman. Because we were smart enough to go, hey, maybe Batman should be split between two people. And we were super good at it. Because everybody else tried to do it all themselves. And everybody wanted, okay, well, my character's going to attack Batman now. Oh, fuck off. The Oblivion thing for tomorrow. What's the Oblivion thing for tomorrow? Sky Oblivion? Is there going to be like a direct about it? I'll watch it at work. Okay, fine. God, you make me Google stuff. Why always make me Google stuff, Vic? Oh, the remaster is going to be unveiled tomorrow? I bet this is going to be a sick-ass game. It's so funny because we just played Oblivion. Okay, so it's just a graphic. It's like 4. Oh my god. I can't wait to play it again. Yeah, you were pretty good at the villains too. I didn't like the villains as much. I never played villains well. I mean, some I did. Did I play anybody that was a villain? I can't remember. Okay. Bethesda. So, it's going to be like a live on YouTube. Oh, look, I'm on X. Great. I probably have like so few followers on X now. Oh, nice. You aren't verified yet. No shit, X. Pending request. Sorry. Sorry, I never look at X anymore. I'm like, bah. Maybe I did. Maybe I did play Penguin. I don't remember. Okay, so it's just, okay. So tomorrow there's going to be some kind of probably live stream. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. EST. So that means, if that's 11 a.m. Eastern, that means that's 10 a.m. here. That'll be before I go to work, so I can just watch that in the morning. That's cool. That's exciting. That better be badass. Because I'm excited for Oblivion. Sky Oblivion. Whatever they're calling it. Which, I have to show y'all something. I have to find it. I actually sent this to Vic. Let's find my Reddit. Reddit. Am I logged in? Yes. Oh, good. I think I saved it too. Where's my saved settings? Where's my saved? Saved. Here we go. Ha! Yes. Okay, I have to full screen this. I have to make sure my headphones are on. Okay, let's see. Let's see, y'all. Okay, you ready? Wait. Oh, can we not hear it? Oh, you can't hear the audio? That's bullshit. I can't hear it, at least. Well, the joke's kind of ruined now. Oh my god. By the way, my new favorite subreddit, I don't know why my audio is not working. My new favorite subreddit is crappy music. Amazing. Fucking amazing. The worst, best subreddit of all time. Just outstanding work, everybody, you know? Okay, so this does this thing where it won't... are my settings off with this thing? Okay, settings, audio. Yeah, this is... Okay. Sorry. Trying to fix my advanced properties. I mean, I can't have... Yeah, it seems like half the time when I am in this, or when I start all my stuff up now, because it's like I have to restart the gaming PC. It was rumored to come out today and the internet exploded so much that the Elder Scrolls subreddit crashed. Really? Wow. It's going to be so good, though. I can't wait. It's going to be super hot, and there's going to be, like, all kinds of stuff going on. I was looking at it at school, yeah. But, there. Let's get rid of that. Okay, but, yeah, we're back in Star Citizen for now. What are we doing? What are we gonna do, chat? What art thou doeth? I don't know, but I think we will. I think we're gonna run a contest for best avatar of me and a contest for like best screen cap with the avatar you've made or an avatar somebody else made. But yeah, I think I'm going to probably call it quits here in a second, though, because we've been at it for like 2.5 hours, and I would love to go longer. But I also think that I don't want to overdo it now that I'm back on, because, let's see. Let me out of this game, guy. Game. Let me out. Let me out, game. You know what? Alt F4 game. Ugh. But yeah, so there we go. We're getting out of Star Citizen. Exit the app. There we go. But yeah, I think we're going to find somebody to raid y'all off to. And thanks again, Astropub, for like raiding me. I appreciate you. Paul's my brother from another mother for sure. You know, Paul and I don't have to talk all the time, but we're like buddy. Let's see. Who's around? But thank you again, Paul. I appreciate you. Appreciate the raid very, very much. And everybody that came over, like, thank you. If you're not following, please consider giving me a follow before we leave here. And if you are following me, you know, and all that, like, you know, come say hi more often. Come when I am on, when you manage to catch me. But yeah, let's figure out who we're gonna raid. I wouldn't mind just trying to figure it out. I'm just looking around. I think I'm gonna raid. I think I know who I'm gonna raid. Yeah, we're gonna raid him. He's cool. And he's... I don't know how long he goes. He's been on for like 4 hours and 3/4 of an hour. But yeah. But thanks again, everybody. I really appreciate you. I'm sorry I can't go any further tonight, but I gotta go. I gotta be at work in the morning. Well, not in the morning, but in the afternoon. And I want to, I want to do some little things in life before I go to bed. Like, make a cup of tea, relax, pet my dogs, live my life. But I'll really try hard the next few weeks to really, like, try to get on more. I have been missing actually playing Star Citizen. The only reason I didn't really get into it today is, like, I didn't want to get myself super involved in it. I would have, if I'd started earlier tonight, I would have actually played the game, but yeah. But what we're going to do is we're going to go raid the real KG. Cool dude. Oh, come on. I know how to do a raid command. You Twitch. There. Boom. But anyway, we're going to see the real KG. When y'all get over there, if you are, like, if you don't mind when you get over there, like, just spam some emotes. I don't care if they're my emotes or another streamer's emotes. It's whatever emotes you want to do. But if you are subscribed to me, definitely try to use some of mine in there for sure. That would be really cool. I have some cool Klingon ones that are really fun. And thank you again, everybody, for coming over this way today. And I appreciate you. I hope that you, again, I hope that you're doing good and that life is treating you well as it can right now. I know the world's kind of a crazy, fucked up place. Political or not, whatever. I don't care. But I hope you're doing well. And I hope that you're staying sane through everything going on. Whatever's going on in your life that's giving you difficulty, whether it's on a mass scale or a smaller scale. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. Y'all take care. Thank you. And be good to each other. Always. Please. Please be good to each other. Because we've only got each other. Right? Right. All right. All right. And then YouTube, I'm going to let you off first before I raid on Twitch. So bye, YouTube. Thanks.